Today we're going to be conducting the flame test lab by using compounds such as strontium chloride and sodium chloride,
calcium chloride and potassium chloride,
lithium chloride and cupric chloride. We began this experiment by putting some wooden splints onto a beaker half filled with water in order for them to
have moistened end. Then what we'll do is we'll turn on the Bunsen burner, turn on the gas and start the flame. And we'll get each of the sticks and without mixing them, dip one stick into a compound such as cupric chloride. And we'll make sure to put that wooden splint into the hottest part of the flame, which is towards the bottom. And we'll observe the color it gives off. And for example, cupric chloride, it'll give off a bluish greenish color. And we'll go on with each of them, such as lithium chloride and so on.
be wondering what causes a compound to give off the color that it gives off.
Electrons in an atom are in different energy levels. When an electron is at the lowest possible energy level, it is at its ground state.
When energy is supplied, such as heat, electrons move to a higher energy level. Electrons are then said to be in an excited state.
When electrons lose their energy level, they return to the ground state, but they release a photon of light with energy matching the gap.
So when we took cupric chloride out of its container, it was at its ground state.
When we put the compound over the flame, the electrons quickly became excited, but then returned to their ground state, releasing a photon of light.
So the color depends on the wavelength released from the photon. The colors range from violet, which has the shortest wavelength but the highest frequency, to red, which has the longest wavelength but the lowest frequency.
And this has been it for our
explanation of the flame test lab.
Here are the science devils reporting live from Mr. Gom's lab.
Karina is the leader devil.
No, it's Amalia.
You know I don't do anything fast. Oh, bazooka!
This is awkward.
Bazooka.
If these were real guns, they would have died.
Bombs, raw meals. You're gonna want to take cupric chloride.
Anyway.
And you're gonna have these amazing Beyonce type meals.
Beyonce?
Of course, I'm not taking the vitamin right now, but if I was.
This is a really good hair conditioner.
What we'll be doing is we'll light up the Bunsen burner and with the with this.
Pause this. What is
Pause
called?
it. I forgot.
We can just cut this off. What is this called?
Can we cut it off?
No, we're gonna keep it. It's igniter, isn't it?
Igniter.
With the flint to start
Sparker.
Mr. Blinter.
The flame sparker.
the flame sparker. Okay.
Okay,
So this is what we'll.
okay, start over again.
Ah,
We're gonna be using the flame sparker to build up our flame
well, to start it off.
to begin and start like okay.
And we'll get each of the sticks and without mixing them, dip one stick into a compound such as cupric chloride. And we'll make sure to put that wooden splint into the hottest part of the flame, which is towards the